I went to a restaurant my colleague recommended me. And there was a girl who worked there who I secretly look forward to meeting every time. And one day, she started doing services just for me. I asked her why, and I found out her secret. I don't know why, but the girl who works at the restaurant I go to every day does services just for me. I asked her why, and I was 32 years old back then. My company was offering a position for working abroad. So I was working hard every day to achieve that goal. But it was a lot harder than I thought. And I was about to give up when...
Hey man, there's this new popular restaurant nearby. You want to grab dinner there?
A new restaurant?
Yeah, apparently there's a really beautiful girl working there.
I thought, why not, and I accepted Gio's offer. We went in, and I immediately noticed the beautiful girl with an apron on who is probably the one that Gio was talking about. She smiled at us and took our orders. Which dish do you recommend?
Let's see. How about the A dish? It has fried chicken and mini udon noodles. And you can choose one of the side dishes. You can eat a lot, so it's popular among men.
Alright, so I'll get that then. And for the side menu... While we were waiting for our meals, we talked about how much popular this restaurant will be with this beautiful staff like her. We finished eating, and while we were paying the bill, she came up to us with a smile.
Thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you again soon.
It was absolutely amazing, and I'll come here again. It's near my company too, so...
We have exclusive menus for lunch as well. So please, come by.
And so she smiled and handed us the flyers for the menu. She had a great attitude, and I didn't think twice about coming here again. She's very talkative and kind, and whenever she finds a customer in need, she comes to help right away. Watching her work so diligently makes me want to try my best during work too. The next day, I went to the restaurant for lunch. But they had a whole bunch of dishes to choose from, and I was contemplating when she came up to me again.
You came again. I'm so happy.
I wanted to see what you guys serve for lunch. What's your favorite?
I'll go with this one for today.
She explained the dish to me very politely, and I loved it. The dish she recommended to me was so good that I just about filled up my empty stomach. It was very good. I loved the fried mackerel.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Please come again. We'll be waiting.
I know she's treating me like any other customer, but her way of talking with customers is not like any other restaurants. She feels more like a friend to the customers, and I loved that atmosphere. And the owner of this restaurant is also like that. There's this older guy who I would talk to whenever the restaurant isn't so crowded. And he would often go and talk to me about the girl, probably because I talk about her a lot.
Right now, Kana's back home helping me out with this restaurant. But before I used to operate this place by myself. My wife has passed away, and I feel myself getting older. And that's when Kana came back after having a divorce.
Oh, is that so?
She's trying to support me the best she can. She works in the kitchen and out in the hall as well. This place is running fine thanks to her. I know she's the type to push herself too hard though, just like me. So I gotta watch out and stop her from doing that.
And when Kana was gone, her father told me that. They're supporting each other and making this business work. She feels like a really bright and fun person, but I guess everyone has experienced hardships in their lives. It's never too late to change your life. I shouldn't give up on my goal either. I'm all fired up. That night, I decided to start learning English again. I would start procrastinating if I went home, so I decided to go to a cafe nearby and study there after work. One day during the weekend, I was studying at the cafe when someone came up to me.
Ichi-san, hello there.
Whoa, Kana?
What a coincidence. I come here often on weekends to refresh my mind and relax. I like the restaurant. But sometimes you want to go somewhere more fancy, you know?
You're right. Now that I think about it, I've never met Kana outside the restaurant before. She's always beautiful, but she's on another level in her normal clothes.
What were you doing, Ichi-san?
I was just studying. I'm trying to work at a department overseas, but it's pretty hard to get accepted. But I don't want to give up, so I'm trying to make my English perfect for when I get accepted.
Whoa, you're such a hard worker.
Dang it, her smile is too bright.
I actually used to go to an English language school before too. I wanted to study abroad and was practicing for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I wasn't able to go in the end. So I want to cheer someone who's trying, you know? If there's anything I can do to help, please tell me.
Then can you help me with improving my listening skills? I can have simple everyday conversations, but I don't really have a chance to talk to someone in English, so...
I got it. There's a perfect place for it. Follow me.
A perfect place?
Yes.
And so we finished our drinks and headed out. Surprisingly, Kana took me to see the theater. How are we going to study here?
If we watch a movie with subtitles, we can hear English, right? I think we can practice our listening here. Plus, movies have daily conversations too.
You're right. And so we decided to watch a movie together. But I just couldn't focus on the movie. She smells way too nice and I'm feeling kind of nervous. Let's just sip on this drink and relax.
This feels funny.
Our hands touched. I mean, what am I saying? I gotta stop acting like a middle schooler. I have to say, I couldn't focus on the movie one bit. And I'm not sure if I got to practice my listening skills either. My fault. Thanks for watching the movie with me, but I couldn't focus at all.
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't help you either.
It's not your fault. I'm thankful for your help.
If you wouldn't mind, let's go watch a movie again. I really want to help you improve your English.
Really? We didn't decide on a specific date. But we promised to go and watch a movie again and went home. I kept on going to the restaurant, but we didn't really talk about the movie. I mean, she is working right now, and I'm sure that invite was just her being kind. As I was thinking about that, Kana did order me a fried chicken meal. With a hamburger steak I didn't order. Oh wait, I didn't order the normal fried chicken meal. I felt my face heating up as she told me that. I didn't expect that at all. And from then on, Kana would treat me every time I went to the restaurant. But not when I went with Gio. I wasn't upset or anything, but I was curious, so I told Gio about that.
I've never had anything done like that to me, man. She's probably doing it just to you.
No way. I didn't believe what Gio said, but I looked around at the other customers and they weren't getting any services like I was getting. I guess she really was just treating me and no one else. But why? We went to watch a movie once and that was it. We haven't been on any dates or anything. I guess that she's doing that because I come here every day, huh? I went to the restaurant again last night, but Kana wasn't there. I was sipping on my beer when her father came out. I had a brief chat with him and then went home to sleep. Since then, I've been getting quite busy with work and I've had no time to go to the restaurant. Oftentimes, I started catching myself thinking about Kana. At work. Oh, maybe I'm starting to catch feelings for her. It's true that I was looking forward to seeing her, and that made me try even harder at work. But I realize now that not being able to see her was giving me negative effects. But I can't let this affect my performance. So I decided to consider going to the restaurant as a goal, and worked even harder on my tasks. And just like that, I managed to power through the company's busy season. I was completely exhausted, so I decided to go home, relax, and drink some beer. And when I was at the supermarket...
Oh, Ichi-san, it's been a while.
Kana, long time no see. I've been really busy at work.
Thank God. I thought you got tired of our menu and started cheating on us with another restaurant.
Cheat on you? Of course not. You're my only one, Kana.
What?
Oh, crap, slip of the tongue. I mean, no one can ever top the food you make, Kana. Oh, never mind that. Aren't you supposed to be at the restaurant?
Oh yeah. I just came here to get some veggies. I have to go back. Are you heading home, Ichi-san?
Actually, I was just planning to go and eat at your place. I was going to head home, but seeing Kana's face made me want to spend more time with her talking. And I even felt my fatigue being relieved by her. We talked the whole way back to the restaurant.
How's your work? And the working abroad thing?
I actually applied to the overseas department. I'm not expecting to be accepted, but I'm doing my best to show my effort to the higher-ups.
I hope you'd be chosen. You're a hard worker. I'm sure they'll see that quality of yours.
I sure hope so.
But wow, working abroad, huh? It sounds amazing. I wish to do that too.
Do you want to go overseas as well?
Yeah, I actually wanted to work abroad too.
She told me that she gave up working at the overseas department because she was married. She thought that it was the right decision, but after having to go through a divorce due to her husband having an affair, she regretted not doing what she really wanted. I remember what her father told me the other day. Kana's always smiling and friendly, but she must have been through a lot of things. And one day, there was an incident. On that day, I ordered my usual meal like I always do. And she treated me with a fried mackerel and a free drink. Are you sure? You're treating me every time I come.
You're our precious customer, Ichi-san.
Is it because I come here a lot?
No, you're special, Ichi-san.
What?
You always tell us how you enjoy our dish. It might feel normal to you, but not a lot of people actually do, you know. What I love most about this job is when a customer tells me that they've enjoyed the food.
Yeah, if you like the food, you say you like the food. I thought everyone did this.
There's not a lot of people who do. I mean, you pay money and get your food. That's how a restaurant works. And that's totally fine. But it feels great when someone says they enjoyed the food, you know?
I see.
That's why I love working for customers in person.
Right as she said that, a middle-aged man stood up from his seat. He was wobbling around and he seemed very drunk.
Yeah, hey, I don't mean to get in, but I'm also a regular customer here. And let me tell you one thing. I like your dad's meal more than yours. Yours is like just above average. It looks good, but the taste is not so good.
The man, who wasn't even able to walk straight, was thrown out of the restaurant by Kana's father.
Oh, that guy's always getting out of hand when he drinks. He's being stupid. Don't worry about it, Kana.
Yeah.
She's crying. I mean, why wouldn't she? She's always working hard to make the customers happy. I couldn't imagine how she feels. Excuse me, can I borrow her for a second, sir?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Kana, let's go and breathe some fresh air, okay? If we stay here, she'll just keep on thinking about it. So I took her to a park nearby and gave her a warm drink to calm her down.
I'm sorry.
I love the food you make. And I really mean it.
He said it looks good, but the taste isn't.
I only say I like the food when I actually do. Plus, I wouldn't come here every day if I didn't like it. She's just a girl after all. But man, that guy was such a douchebag. What was he thinking?
You're so kind, Ichi-san.
I care about you, that's all.
I actually didn't tell you the truth when you asked me earlier.
The truth?
Yes, you asked me why I treat you every time, right? It's probably because I like you. At first, I just wanted to cheer you on. But watching you work so hard, I started catching feelings for you.
I like you too, Kana. You're the reason why I'm able to push myself this hard. Will you stay by my side?
Of course I will!
We started going on dates on the weekends. We went to the movies, we studied together, we went on countless dates, and we found out more about each other. And somehow, I didn't expect this at all, but I was assigned to the overseas department. What is this timing? This must be what they call God's plan. Working overseas was my dream, so I'm really happy, but I had just started to date Kana, so it felt really complicated. If I do take this offer, I won't be able to go to the restaurant for a long time. I don't even know when I'll be able to come back to Japan. But time waits for no one. I decided to call Kana to a cafe and tell her about it.
You'll be leaving for Japan in 2 months? It's that soon?
It's been decided.
No. We finally started dating.
So, I was thinking, I want you to come with me, Kana. It hurts to even think about living without you, Kana. I'll be all alone in a foreign country, but if I have you with me, I feel like I can do anything.
Thank you for the offer. I'd love to live overseas, and I'm sure we'll be able to make things work together, but I can't leave the restaurant.
I don't want you to regret not doing things you really want to do. And even if you decide not to go, as long as you do the right thing, you won't regret it, right?
What do you mean?
There's a place I want to take you. Will you come with me? I held her hand and headed towards the restaurant. I was actually preparing a plan since I decided to tell her about the news. We want to go and see her father. And there he was next to a woman about the same age as him.
Who was that?
This is my girlfriend, Esko.
What? Dad? You had a girlfriend?
It's been a year since your mother has passed away.
He introduced his girlfriend to Kana and told her,
Ichi has told me everything, Kana. If you're worried about this restaurant, then there's no need for that. I've got someone who I trust and I can rely on now. I want you to do what you really want to do. That's my wish. I just wanted to tell you that, okay?
Dad!
Esko is here with me. And even if you leave, I could just hire a part-timer or something. There's always plenty of ways. So do what you like.
I chuckled as he said that. And Kana started to tear up. So I asked her again, Kana, I want you to come with me. I want you to stay by my side forever, okay? We'll work together and overcome any challenges. I'd like to marry you in the future, too. I know it won't be easy, but will you come with me?
I don't want to regret ever again. I want to go with you.
And so we started packing immediately and prepared to live abroad. But thinking about the life that lies ahead made me enjoy this hecticity. I found out that everything was different than in Japan. And it was really hard to adjust to that. But having Kana with me, I felt motivated to do more than ever. Living together with her made all of our struggles turn into good memories. I couldn't thank her enough for everything she's done for me. Come to think of it, I was motivated to work because of Kana's food back in Japan, too. I even started studying English again because of her. Right now, Kana's interested in how Japanese food is cooked and served in foreign countries. She's planning on studying them by going to Japanese restaurants here. She's planning on taking that back and applying them to her food. 3 years have passed, and we had a chance to go back to Japan. And we decided to get married. I realized that if you work hard on something, there's always gotta be someone who will notice it. And I'll keep on working hard towards my goal, which is to get promoted and protect Kana and make her happy.